Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 50 of the Gentleman's Bureau. I'm joined with my friends Mark and Lane. We're all over the globe. Lane's out there in Colorado, Mark's over in Okinawa, Japan. I'm over here in Illinois. And wherever you are, you're here with us in spirit, I guess. We'd like you to be here with us in the comments. Let us know down below what you think of Lane's haircut. I like it.
It does look kind of nice. I like the little spoof throw over.
Yeah, the little couple hanging down on the forehead.
Thanks.
I do that sometimes because I have like one curl that likes to hang down right in the middle of my head at my widow's peak. But man, it fucking drives me nuts because it like brushes my forehead all day. And I don't know, can't stand it.
Yeah, I have a receding hairline, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, man. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Not gonna lie.
Let's see. I'm not too bad actually. Now I will say my younger brother is kind of fucked. Like,
Yeah,
I love him to death, but he's getting a lot of head. He's getting a lot of head.
his forehead's getting bigger.
Yep. I love him to death. He's gonna listen to this. He's gonna be like, that motherfucker. He's gonna cuss me out. He's probably gonna fucking find some way to send arson through the mail in Japan to fuck me over.
Right.
I'm gonna poison this son of a bitch. Talking about my fucking hairline. But it's genetics, so he can't help it. Same with my cousin Ross.
Talking about getting head.
They got the same fucking hairline, dude. It's just like starts somewhere back here.
Yeah, growing up, we always laughed at my dad because he went bald by like the time he was out of high school. Basically, like it had already receded by the time he was out of high school.
Ooh.
And we always made fun of him for it. And then one day he turns on, he's like, "Yeah, you won't be laughing when it happens to you."
Dun, dun, dun.
And then we both got out of high school and we both looked at him like, haha, didn't happen. And then these last few years, we've both been like, shit. Fuck. Starting.
But you know what? Bald and beards are in style, so not bad. Not a bad look.
Yeah. Plus, I think hair loss it comes primarily from the mother's side. So, technically, he shouldn't have too much. His genes shouldn't have too much control over our hairline.
That's true. Also, I thought like hair loss is also related to like testosterone levels, right? So if you have really high testosterone levels, you're gonna lose your hair. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Which actually makes sense too, if you think about it, because apparently male pattern baldness is on the rise, which fits in with the fact that like we're killing our testosterone with all the junk food we eat and all the Roundup we use on our fucking plants and stuff. What else?
Yeah.
What else was it, Lane, that was killing our T levels?
Estrogenics. There's there's literally estrogenics everywhere, man. Like in essential oils, in the food that you eat, the water you drink. Like when girls take a piss, like their estrogen is in the piss, and we can't filter all of that out. So like men are just, and that water is not completely filtrated, so it's like you're consuming estrogen through the water, dude.
But wait, wouldn't that balance it out though with like our piss, or do we not lose testosterone in our pee?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know. I just that just makes sense to me that like if women pee out estrogen, that I think it would just make sense that guys would pee out testosterone. But I don't know. I'm not a urinary tract specialist or anything.
Yeah, I'd have to look more into it, but yeah, I just know that we're for sure on track to like, I don't know. You just need to like stay away from estrogenics and figure out what in your life is an estrogenic. A lot of things are. You'd be surprised. From
There's
your
a lot
shampoo
of foods.
Yeah, like Mark.
to food. Yeah. Mark, he's already got. Look at that hair, just fucking grown out. That's just screaming. Low T. That's just
Yeah. Long hair, no facial hair. Gentle eyebrows.
Well,
he doesn't have a manly voice.
Yeah, he
God.
talks like this all the time.
Fuck. You guys, well, maybe I should just cut out the middleman and just go. I'll just transition.
Dude,
Become
I
a
do it.
mean,
lady.
yeah,
I
maybe
support
that's
you,
the
Mark.
answer. Maybe that's
I'll be a lady on the internet. I'll be unstoppable.
Dude, you'll sell feet pics for like 20 a foot, dude. That's where the real
20 a
money's
toe,
at.
boy.
20 a toe,
This
premium
is
shit.
ladyboy dick out here now. This ain't.
I'm thinking
I ain't
about
fucking
moving
around
to
anymore.
Thailand.
Yeah, think about
Yeah.
moving to Thailand.
I am, dude, for real.
Are you really thinking about moving to Thailand?
I'm really thinking about moving to Thailand, dude.
I'm
For
gonna
real.
tell you
Why?
this. You will have a fucking. If Thailand's even half as good as everybody says it is, and then like I have a couple Thai friends,
Yeah,
and Thailand is the shit, man. I mean, obviously it's a kingdom. If you talk ill about the king's dog, you're gonna get 40 years in prison. But at the same time, you know,
I'd live like a
I don't
king.
know how to
dude.
describe this, but without sounding a little sexist, but Thai women are very old school, and I think that makes them way better women. Like they have like the traditional thinking of like keeping a house, being with their husband, really taking care of a family kind of ideal. And if you get with a Thai woman, like probably really fucking cool.
Yeah, man. I think there's a market for blonde-haired, blue-eyed guys out there. You know.
Yeah, I mean they're mostly
Definitely
from
a
Europe.
shortage.
Well, I'd live like a goddamn king out there, dude. I could just like teach
Kinda,
English
yeah.
and dude, the
Well,
dollar amount is so like the the valuation would alone is worth it. Like,
just get out
pretty
of the
sh-
big city. Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure my buddy's doing it. I'm not sure where he is. He kind of goes all over the place, but like, yeah, he lives like a damn king there. So
Yeah. Well, as soon as you go to Thailand, people are gonna start saying shit about you. So be prepared. Be prepared to be like, hey,
what are they gonna say? What do you think they're gonna say?
they're gonna say either one, you're shagging ladyboys.
Is that not what you do when you go to? No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty
Well,
sure that's the
that's
whole
exactly
point of
what I was trying to do.
Thailand.
No, I would.
That's like it's like going to Turkey and not having a kebab.
Alright.
or they're
I
gonna
want
be
some
like
Donner.
your I don't know your fucking children or some terrible thing like
Whoa,
that.
hey, he's not a congressman.
He's not a congressman. Oh shit! That's
His name's not Weinstein. Come on.
oh my god. I'm afraid to say anything bad about the Thailand president, like king. That's
Well,
the
why?
word.
You're in Japan. You think Thailand's gonna fuck
What if
with?
I want to go to Thailand?
He says
Fair
something,
enough.
they're gonna extradite him from fucking Japan. Like,
You get off the plane. They're already waiting for you. Like, fuck, bro. You will come with us.
Like, okay, there's. I'll try to find lines so I don't get executed by the Thai king someday. So the Thai king doesn't even live in Thailand. Did you know that?
I did not.
why would he?
Yeah. Check this out. He's living in a castle in Germany with like 27 girlfriends.
That's what I would do.
And they don't beat around the bush and be like, well, he has 27 servants or close friends. They're like, no, that's his 27 girlfriends or whatever. It's not literally 27, but
Yeah, one for every
there's
day of
some.
the month, and then the special ones at the end. You know, like, fuck.
Yeah, I guess so. Like he's a pretty cool dude. Like, don't get me wrong, he knows how to live it up. I think that's the best part about him. Like Thai kings all know how to live, man.
I wonder if I could move there, work my way up through the ranks, and then become the king of Thailand.
Uh,
You know,
well,
just
you'd
become
be
like
surprised.
a Thai fucking, I don't know,
You could be like a Thai diplomat or something.
Thai lawyer, and then just work my way up through the politics and.
Yeah, a Thai lawyer, you have to learn how to kickbox and literally just box people in the fucking ring.
Imagine if that's still how we did court systems, right? Like, you get a traffic ticket, you gotta go fight the cop to see if you're actually gonna have to pay the ticket or not.
Oh, I'd fucking love that.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Trial by combat.
Trial by
There we go.
I should. I'm never mind. I'm not gonna say.
What?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't. There's little people know about.
I think I know what you were going for.
Yeah. We're good. Let's move on from that one then. So, yeah.
But no, bring
Your
back
Honor,
trial
I'd
by
like
combat.
trial by combat.
Well, okay, so Thailand has this. I think it's every year they have this kickboxing tournament in the prison system, right? And then the winner just gets a pardon. So they have like a murderer. Like if he kickboxes his way through the prison system and wins like everything, he gets a pardon. He's like, I murdered somebody, but I'm getting out. Haha. I really think that's how it goes. I don't know if it's literally like violent inmates or not, but
So you just become a professional kickboxer in Thailand, and then once you've established it, you can kind of beat everybody. You just be like, I can do whatever I want
yeah, pretty much.
because I'll get out.
Yeah.
I'll be in for a year or less, and then I'll win the kickboxing tournament and I'll get out.
I feel like I feel like that also only applies like if you're actually Thai, because then if you're a foreigner, you could just go to Thailand with $45 and do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of business I could open up, like with all the money that I would have. Like just move out, like sell everything I have, move over there, start a little burger shack or some shit. I don't know, something cool.
I would do definitely like American food or like some sort of foreign food for sailors, because sailors go in and out of that fucking place constantly, right?
Yeah. And a lot of military ships stop there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you just meant like fishers and cargo guys and shit.
That too, probably. But what I was referring to is like there is just a lot of tourism, I guess, and then there's also like military tourism, we could say, where they're just in and out constantly. So if you had some sort of business that catered to what people like, which is a party and a good time, you'd probably make money hand over fist. Yeah.
Fucking open a bar. I could have it stocked too. I wouldn't even have to take a loan. And I bet if I did, I'd have so much for the down. They'd be like, here's $1 million. Thank you.
We had a good friend of mine on before, Mikey Peterson.
Yeah. Yep.
Mike's been to Thailand. He loved it, and that was one of his things. He's like, "Why don't I just move to Thailand and start doing barbecue over there?" Because he would make a mint. I was like, "Yeah, dude, just fucking do it.
Just do it. Literally, just fucking do it. Nike, get it done.
Just do it. Just put nets around the factory so people can't jump out of it. Just do it."
Did I ever tell you guys about where that slogan came from? The "Just Do It" slogan for Nike.
No, where did it come from?
So apparently, some Nike exec, before he was a Nike exec, happened to attend one of the last electric chair executions in 1977.
Nice.
And this particular criminal, before he was executed, they asked him, "Any last words?" He just said, "Nope. Let's do it." And I guess the Nike representative was like, I'm gonna hang on to that. That's good. So the next time you see Nike just do it, think about a guy in an electric chair just being like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this party started, man."
Oh, wow.
Where's my sponge? Where's my fucking sponge?
Oh Lord. That's fucked up.
But yeah, isn't it? But you guys know what business I think we should start?
Never go into business with your friends.
True shit.
First off.
That's why I hate
right. But no, I think we should go to the Suez Canal and start an unsticking service.
Sticking service.
We will get you unstuck for the low price of $29 million.
Jesus Christ.
Per hour.
What we're gonna do is just ram boats into the hole until it.
Yeah. We just get two tuggers. We just get two tugboats and we pull in opposite directions. We're good. Got it. Easy.
Yep. $29 million. What's up, boy?
And they'd be like, "What could you possibly need this much money for?" I'm like, "Well, we gotta keep our boats in good order." Even though they were like $1,000 in some junkyard, we put some Flex Seal on them to keep them from leaking.
Yeah, our profits, the profit margin is gonna be fucking huge. It's like,
Right?
yeah, we got like a 95% profit margin. No big deal. Like, Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And most of that 5%, us just renting hotels because we don't actually live here, and dock fees for storing our tugboats, and food because we're eating out every single night at like really nice restaurants all the time.
Well, that's a business expense, man. We got to do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's business expense.
You're gonna let your workers eat tamales off the fucking street? Fuck that.
Well, I mean, actually,
Do they make tamales in the canal?
I think you're thinking of Panama Canal instead of the Suez Canal. We'd be closer to the kebab in the Suez.
Yep, I fucking god damn it.
Oh, dude, we could get some street kebab.
We could get kebabs. That would be pretty good.
All right, next time on the Gentleman's Bureau,
Go.
Suez Canal street kebabs.
That's right.
That's right.
Just kidding. But maybe one day. Maybe one day.
You guys like kebabs though? Like, do you like?
Dude, if you put the right shit on it, if you don't load it up with too many veggies, yeah, lots of meat,
Now-
and
Sorry, I was gonna let you finish.
just lots of meat and juicy, like nice and juicy.
I think the way they cook it like really helps with the juice part, right? Because they do that slow rotation, like skewer turn.
Rotisserie style.
Yeah.
So, just for clarification, we're not talking about like, a stick with a bunch of little pieces of shit on it. We're talking about like the massive hunk of meat that they slowly rotate and then they just like shave off pieces of it. That's the kebab we're talking about.
That's the kebab we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so
I've never ate a whole one of those, so they usually just shave it off.
Yeah. Yeah, they just shave it off.
Yeah, I like doner kebabs and all sorts of.
Yeah.
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 Do you like the
Cool
box?
when I went to the box?
Yeah, like do you get it in a box?
No.
Oh, I get mine in a box with fries and
No, yeah, it did come in a box, didn't it?
yeah, cheese, fucking throw some fucking tomatoes in there, some lettuce. Yeah, dude. Get yourself a doner box, a doner kebab box. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool when I was in Germany. There was like a huge like Turkey refugee area, and we went there, and dude, I could smell that kebab from like all the way down the street, and I was like, "What is that delicious smell?" And then Disney floated toward it, just on the scent.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just great, dude. I had that for like probably 3 meals after that because they gave you so much for like a simple fucking box of kebab. It was awesome.
Yeah. Over here we have this Middle Eastern couple. I think they're a couple. Maybe they're brother and sister. I don't really know entirely, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I think they're from Palestine or Turkey or something like that. They're really nice people, but they make bomb ass kebabs and like in the pita sand and like everything. So fucking good, man. But yeah, I don't get a box. I don't know what this box thing you're talking about is, but they do just like wrap it up and hand it to you, and they're like, $1 my man, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just a box.
I'll tell you this, but I know you guys are talking about like the Germany one. Then like the turkey infusion there with their street food. So the curry first. You guys had that? The curry sausage? It's like
yeah.
Oh, it's so good, Jed. It's so good.
Yeah.
Lane, tell them about it.
I was not in Germany nearly long enough to really appreciate everything they had to offer, but I think I got a good smattering.
Well,
I mean, you had to have had a currywurst.
Yeah, currywurst is like Berlinish area, right? And like northerner Germany.
We didn't eat out much, and we were in very South Germany.
Yeah, but also like you don't. I don't know. It's not. really designated to one area,
Just
I
wherever the
guess like currywurst. Yeah, you can get it at any authentic German place. They usually have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved
And
trying
the
all the
thing
German.
was, we
Yeah.
mostly ate at the house, honestly, that I was staying at. Like, aside from the meal we had with you in Mannheim and that donor we got, I think every other meal we had was, at the very least, we ate inside the house. We did have a birthday dinner that we picked up from like a brew house in town, which is super cool. I dumped the fries, but they were super cool about it. Cut my pinky open. It was weird, but anyway, it
Would
was
you?
cool because
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was like cool. We had like a sit down dinner for like her dad's birthday, and we had like a huge fucking silver metal fucking
Platter.
thing of fries. No, it wasn't a platter. It was like a huge like those ones that they set into a buffet. Those like big
Oh,
things that they set into a buffet. It was like a whole thing of fries. We had the schnitzel. We had everything. We had champagne to toast with, and then they gave me a huge liter of beer with a swing top, and I was like, this is awesome. If every dinner's like this in Germany, I can move here.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool
Well, I
though.
lived
Had a good
right
time.
above a authentic German restaurant bar, and I would always like, cause he would always have leftovers, and like he knew I was just a single young lad, just doing my thing, and he had a door. It would be essentially the restaurant would be essentially my basement if I went down this door. That's in my apartment, and so like he would always open his door and he'd be like, "Hello, Lane," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, Christopher?" He's like, "I have I have this food for you. It depends on what it is. Usually, it's like a bunch of pommes, bunch of fries,
Yeah,
and some lots of wursts, lots of salads and stuff, like just random shit." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude. I barely had to buy food. Like, I swear." And
you're
like he
just a
was so
garbage
cool about it.
disposal, bro.
Yeah, like basically he's like, "Oh, it's just leftovers." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, fucking A, I'll take it." And the rent was cool because the rent was cheap for how nice of a place I had because it was above a restaurant, and like they made me sign all this paperwork saying like, "Yes, I understand that it may get loud, that I'm living above a, you know, German restaurant, but it was
Yeah,
never loud. Like it was, but it was always at a time where I didn't give a fuck. I was up.
right. Like it was like the
Like
middle of the day, like lunchtime to like 3 and
yeah.
be
And I
dinner.
worked
Yeah,
nights, but even when I worked nights, by the time I woke up to get ready for the nights, it would just now be picking up. Like you would just hear little murmurs of people, and he had it so well insulated that I barely ever like knew. But I had I had a patio, I had a fucking, I had my own little like
like 1 bedroom
cooler than no.
studio.
This was like a t- huge living room, kitchen,
Okay,
bedroom, two bath or
1.5.
I had a one and a half. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a
because
one and a
like
half.
one just didn't have a shower or
Yeah,
toilet. You just
and
took a
it
toilet and a sink.
yeah, and it was basically like super cool. It was
Dude,
like
that sounds pretty legit. You
it was
shouldn't have
the
left.
shit.
I would
I
have stayed
know.
there forever.
I I shouldn't have left. It was fucking awesome. And
Dude, call Christoph. Will be like, hey man, can I come back?
yeah, and he'd let me use his garage for tools and like all sorts of shit. Like he
There
gave
you
me the
go,
comp. I still have the note in my. I think I still have it.
bro.
See,
Nice.
he made an impact on you, man. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have his garage combo.
I mean, I think I still know your old garage combo.
Well, there you go, guys. Now we're all learning garage combinations.
Mark, what's your garage combo? No, I'm just kidding.
Uh,
We're all sharing garage
I don't
combos.
actually. I don't have a door on my garage, like where I park it. It must be weird to say, but like it's just a concrete cube I
Yeah,
park my car into.
with like an awning.
Kinda. Like that's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
See you had such a good time in Germany, Lane. I can totally understand why you want to go to Thailand and live it up again. Like explore,
No.
find something
Forget,
new.
forget Thailand at this point. Let's just go to Germany and find the Thailand king and just party with him in his German castle. That sounds like an even better idea.
Yeah, now that
Oh,
I know that he's in
idea.
there, you know,
Yeah.
for sure. Sounds like
I wouldn't
what
be
we're gonna
surprised. He
do.
probably speaks English.
Isn't does Thailand have English as the official language?
No, I don't.
I know that there's a lot of
There is
like
Thai.
little like yeah, I know there's a lot of like weird like little island countries over there that like they just have English as their national language because of, what Britain did to them back in the day.
Oh yeah, like colonizing and stuff, and like
Yeah, and like
certain sections of like
Philippines.
India and shit.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, go to the Thai king, and he'll probably like set you up. He'll be like, I partied with this dude. He can go to Thailand and take over an estate for me, run some shit. Like I just need you to like select new girlfriends for me. Send them over here. That's all you got to do. There you go.
Dude,
I
that'd be
wonder
a
what
job. The girlfriend picker for the Thai king. That'd be
dude, I
very cool
wonder like
job.
how many jobs there are like that, dude. Like seriously, like where you have so many good connections and you're just kind of like, well, now I'm thinking of Jeffrey Epstein, but like, but like, where it's your job to pick. I don't know. Like, there's got to be like the fucking coolest job out there that someone just landed out of nowhere. Like it just fell in their lap and they ran with it and they're like making hella money and they're just loving life. I want to know what that job is and I want to strive to do that. So you guys figure that out and let me
I
know.
think the governor picks the person that runs the lottery, and you work like 3 or 4 days out of the year or something like that.
If we're in Japan or what do you mean? US?
No, in America, like in Illinois, for instance, like
Oh.
the governor picks who runs the lottery, and I like the head of the lottery department or something like that. And I think I have it right, you pay the governor a bribe, and then you land the job because it's Illinois.
Right?
Naturally. And then because it's Illinois, you can just embezzle millions of dollars while you're working there, and like nobody will even care because everybody's doing it.
Because
Yeah.
everybody's doing it.
Honestly, it's ridiculous, dude.
Everyone knows that the politicians are doing it.
Like, like they even embezzled money from putting in a new water filtration system for my hometown. Even that money got fucking embezzled. Are you
That's
fucking
ridiculous.
serious? Water? You want us to run
What?
like fucking Flint, Michigan out here? Come on.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. In Butte, Illinois.
Hey, we should speaking of that, we should do another movie day sometime soon.
Oh, you think so? Maybe a little fall action.
Or
We'll try
or
it
what
out.
about here's an idea I had. What about a live marathon of the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I think I have 2 days to kill.
Yeah, right? Like, fuck. Alive of the Lord of the Rings. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Are we doing an extended edition? I own the extended edition. So,
I
what are we
think
doing?
I just have the regular ones, but I
And
do
we're
have
not.
the extended editions of The Hobbit.
Nope, we're not doing
I'm
that.
not doing the fucking Hobbit, dude. Not
No,
worth it.
no Hobbit.
Yeah.
Bitch, you a Hobbit?
I could probably
Bitch, you a Hobbit?
I could probably get the extended editions and like rent them. I
Yeah,
remember.
well, you have to.
Oh,
You remember those
you have
activity days we used to do in high school? You know, the last day of school, all the tests and grades are in, and we're just gonna have like a day of like fun.
Yeah.
I almost always signed up for the ones, like I always signed up for dodgeball, obviously, and like some other fun stuff. But one of the things I always signed up for during the day was just watching a movie with Mrs. Pratt, because it was always like like Lord of the Rings Extended Edition or Harry Potter or something like that. And it was just like I could just sit here for 2 hours and watch a movie and just chill.
Yeah. Shit. I remember we didn't have too many of those days. Like,
It's like one a
I don't
year.
like I had stuff going on usually, so I did.
Oh, Mark had to retake tests.
Yeah, I had, I was just totally terrible. They were like, this kid ain't gonna pass. I got a teacher hitting me. He's like, if you let me beat the shit out of you, I will let you pass my class. And I was just getting the shit kicked out of me 7 days a week.
Oh, Biscuit?
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna push it in. And, Luke
You got
Skywalker.
any games? Do you have any games on your phone, Jed? Jed, do you have any games on your phone?
That's right, little dude. That's cool. Yeah, so, I don't know. I was usually busy, but I remember that we did one of these like dodgeball things, and somehow it ended up where the senior class was playing dodgeball with the freshman class, and we had just destroyed them so hard. I felt bad for them, like especially because I was probably one of the like least qualified on my team. Like I could throw the ball and make it hurt a little bit, but everybody else was quite bigger. And I don't know, maybe they practiced just pegging kids with these fucking balls. So so they're running around just whipping these balls and destroying these freshman kids. I felt so bad for them.
Huh.
I knew somebody
Sorry.
had set that up so that they were just pegging these freshmen just to laugh at them.
Sorry, guys. I got distracted by Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
Did he accidentally lock your phone when he was playing games?
No, he was. I had him playing Alien Shooter. It's kind of like an asteroids type game.
Cool.
But he came up and he wants to play Roblox, so it was free.
Nice.
So I downloaded it for him. No big deal. Yeah, because that's my old iPhone 8 that I only got rid of because it stopped charging. And then the other day, I went to put him on my Game Boy a couple weeks ago, and I don't have the charger for my Game Boy Advance anymore. So I gotta get a new one of those. But then I was like, oh man, I have an old iPhone. I could probably get him set up on with a bunch of free games. But I was like, but wait, it doesn't charge. So I just got those like little black clips for like holding a bunch of papers together. When a paper clip simply won't do, you get those little black clips out.
Oh
We
yeah.
had a really, really small one, and I took the little pieces of metal out there, and it has that nice hook that goes into like the little black tube to actually actuate it and stuff. And I use that little hook to get all the lint and stuff out of the charging port. So now it charges. So
So you're telling me that the only reason it didn't charge is because you just stuffed it full of garbage?
well, yeah, it just got full of lint. But the annoying thing is that I cleaned it out and it still wouldn't charge, which is super annoying. That it just suddenly works now.
Well, that's cool. Oh, you guys, I didn't tell you about my spider bite.
The spider bite. That's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Spider-Man,
Okay.
dude.
So I'm getting powers as we speak. So I'm working outside like the other day, and I'm in like wooded area or whatever. There's spiders. They're freaking huge. I think they're banana spiders or something like that. I sent a picture to Jet. We'll see if it pops up here.
Yeah, I'll get it in there.
They're grody. They. I'm not even afraid of spiders. These ones are just too big. So it's like, whoa, stay away from me. And like everything in my body says like maybe I got bit by one of those things, but everybody's telling me there's no way I got bit by one of those things because it would have been way worse. So I had the spider bite on my neck and it hurt so bad. But then like the other day it like kind of opened up. I won't be too gross about it, but it like opened up.
It exploded in an eruption of pus and disgustingness.
Yeah, it was really gross. And like, do you guys know like what a chemical burn looks like? Because it kind of looked like it was like that chemical acidy burn on my fucking spider bite neck and shit. I was like, oh my god, I look like a mutant. I was about to end it all right there. I was like, I'm not gonna walk through life like some sort of elephant man. And well, yeah. So that fucking sucked. You guys ever get a spider bite? You guys even, I don't know. Have you guys seen like big spiders like that too, or anything like that?
Yeah, dude.
Road.
There's orb weavers all over the place around here, and corn spiders. You know the
Those are
corn
small. I'm
spiders.
talking like big
Uh,
spiders.
corn spiders can get big, dude. I've seen corn spiders, that big. They're the ones that have they do like that weird pattern on the web, going straight down.
Hmm.
I used to like we had garden spiders, and I used to like find bugs to throw into their fucking webs just to see them fucking grab it and spin it. It was so fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool. I
Yeah.
ran into one of those banana spiders, like walked into the web not paying attention, and it ran down my arm and like down my like up my arm and then down my
Creepy.
back. I was like, gross. It was so gross. Thank God it didn't
Yeah.
bite. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's whenever it bit me or some bullshit. But
I used to
yeah, and
be.
then we get like house spiders. I don't know what they're entirely called, but they're about roughly the size of the palm of your hand. They're a little bit bigger than that sometimes. They just run, like you'll catch them out of the corner of your eye in the wintertime most of the time. They run like along the wall and like hide behind like your AC unit and shit. They're freaky. They're just because you
I
don't
believe.
expect them.
Yeah. I used to be like deathly afraid of spiders, and I would kill them at every chance I got. But then I realized that they're on my side. You know,
Yeah.
they're out here killing mosquitoes and wasps and just getting the nuisances out of the air. So now I've got a pretty, I feel like we've hammered out a pretty decent contract. You know, they stay mostly outside. Certain species can enter the home. Daddy long legs, really little guys that want to just sit up in corners and not bother me. No big deal. However, they can't be in my bedroom, and I'm not liable for any damages that occur to them if they're in the shower. It's like, sorry, dude, you picked a bad spot. Not my fault.
Mm.
But if you look at all creepy, I'm going to kill you. Like those wolf spiders we get around here, those wolf ones. Sorry, sorry, you creepy, you hairy. I don't like it.
I used to kill all spiders too, man. But yeah, I get the whole idea. Like, yeah, they're getting rid of the bugs and stuff. That's pretty cool. But I really like until I moved here. I guess until I was with my wife. Now she's like, well, don't like. There's a whole bunch of superstitions about certain animals, especially in Okinawa and like in their cultural like ancestor worship religion and stuff. And spiders is one of those things that's like can be a messenger from your ancestors and like carry wisdom or all that kind of hubbub and jazz, right?
Hmm.
So it's just like bad juju to kill spiders. So you just scoop them up and put them outside all the time.
Yeah, I've done that a few times too. Where I'm just like, hey man, you're in the wrong spot. I'll get you where you need to go. I do it with moths a lot. Moths get in here a lot, and I just scoop them up in my little hand cage and then take them outside.
Yeah. See, we also get house lizards, and then they take care of the spiders. So it's like
It's the
got
circle of life.
exactly. I got the
Uh,
circle of life going on in my house. So
hey, speaking of the whole like spiders being like an ancestral message, I've been thinking about that lately because there was a good month this summer where every time I left my house or any building, a monarch butterfly flew like right in front of my face.
huh.
And I don't mean like I walked outside, I was like, look, a monarch butterfly. I mean like I walked outside of a building, I'd be like, holy shit, that was a monarch butterfly.
Jed's not telling us that he's like covering his new cologne has like monarch pheromones in it or something.
Dude, who uses cologne?
Just soap on a rope. That's it, homie.
Dude, that's all you need.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I have cologne and I do use it like when I'm going out. But I mean,
I doubt it.
when I'm going to work, I don't put on cologne. If I'm sitting around my house, I don't put on cologne. If I'm going to Buta Bar with Harold, I don't put on cologne.
Buta Bar, most people don't shower because they just got out of the field or something.
Big facts, my man. Big facts. But I mean, that's part of the atmosphere, That's part of what you go there for. To bullshit with the farmers, like, how's the corn coming out? Well, every other row seems to be wetter than heck. Every other row besides that's dry as a bone. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god, I've had that conversation. It's all about who has the biggest fucking lie about whose corn's doing the best, though, really.
Right.
And then whenever you get too old to drink, then they start doing coffee in the mornings and doing the same fucking thing.
Yep.
Fucking coffee.
Casey, 6 a.m. You'll see about 7 fucking guys in there just bullshitting around the coffee pot.
Yeah.
Not so much
the best
these days.
thing is, yeah. I mean, like, they're okay. So all the old farmers are bullshit, and then all the young kids going off to school are in there, and they just want to stop you and be like, "Back in my day," and tell you some bullshit every fucking time. Oh my god! I remember I played a terrible game of football, and I got so much shit from like 6 farmers in the morning because of that. Like, just because of that social scene, man. Like, they're like,
they're probably watching. They're probably watching the game like, oh, I can't wait to see him at Casey's in the morning. I'm gonna give him so much shit for missing that pass.
You got any?
All right, guys, I'm checking off early for all of you. So cool.
Oh,
episode 50.
That's okay.
It's
It's okay. It's about time to wrap it up anyway.
All right. Cool.
All right. Hey, you know what? We had a great time on the Gentleman's Bureau. We were just bullshitting, not a big serious session like we usually have, where we're talking about how much the government is spreading your butt cheeks and fucking hard.
We can talk about that if you want, real quick. Nah, just kidding. I'm done with that shit.
Oh, you're not done. You're just done today. That's all. Hate the government.
Yeah.
Like, don't let them fool you. Don't let them think that you're done.
Yeah. The fight is never over.
That's right.
Freedom. But yeah, like Mark was saying, though, we want to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in and listen to the 3 of us bullshit with each other. It's a great time for us. We hope it's a great time for you too. If you don't want to watch us like visually, you just want to listen to us, feel free to do that on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It's usually out around the same time that the videos come out on YouTube. Sometimes it's a couple days behind. I'm sorry. I got a real job. I'm busy sometimes. My bad. But hey, if you really want to help us out, which would be nice, subscribe, because we could use that little confidence boost. Comment down below what you think of Lane's haircut. As I said before, I like it. Mark says he likes it. Lane likes it, obviously, or he wouldn't have it. Let us know what you think. Should he part it the other way? I don't know. Maybe. Change things up a little bit. I don't know. Oh damn, he's got the. Ooh yeah.
It was
thick as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. Now you just gotta get the twirly mustache.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll work on it, but yeah.
All right, everybody. You know the drill.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.